Welcome back to Smoking Meats with Big Chuck. I'm Big Chuck. Welcome to the 2019 season. I know it's only February, but tomorrow is supposed to be 60 degrees. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to set and prep our pork shoulder. That's it. We're starting the season off right with some pulled pork. I already got my dry rub made up and put in my sprinkle canister. So we're going to trim this meat up and get it ready to go. I'm just trimming some of this excess fat here to get maximum coverage of my rub.
Can I feel it?
No, don't touch this. This is raw pork, right, buddy?
Can I feel it just for a minute?
No.
Please?
Not yet, buddy.
Stop. Oh, Amy, you gotta wash his hands. He just touched the raw pork.
Amazing Amy to the rescue.
Yep. How is Amazing Amy?
I got it on me.
Look at how much, by cutting all this little extra fat. I'm not gonna cut it all out because that's gonna render down into some good juices in this nice 12-hour long cook we're gonna have tomorrow. But it gives us all this much more surface area
It's a big one,
to rub.
Daddy, right? It's a big one.
Now I don't have an injector yet, so any of you viewers out there who want to donate to Smoking Meats with Big Chuck, feel free. Cut.
Like cutting it.
Charlie, you want to say hi?
Hi.
Say.
Hi. Hi.
Pat the meat dry, just with a paper towel. We use Wegmans brand here. Pat dry, get any possible bone fragments, any blood off the top. All right, now that we've done that, we're gonna put it in this stock pan, or whatever you want to call this tray. Because now here comes the messy part.
The messy part. Where's the messy
So be
part?
prepared.
We're gonna slather this baby in some honey mustard. We're gonna rub this all on here. Get this meat nice and covered.
Yellow! Guys, look how yellow it is.
Hey, Amy, you got a second? I just need you for 1 second.
You have two other people over there.
Yeah, but we can't touch it.
Yeah, they can't touch this. I just need you to give me a little squeeze on my bottle here. A little bit more mustard. Well, what the mustard does is not for flavor. All it does is just help the dry rub stick to the meat. I'm gonna make sure we get it all these little special holes and cracks.
I can
Nooks
do
and
the
crannies.
bottle.
Yep. Oh yeah, just squeeze the bottle. Let me flip it over. All right, that's good.
Wow, that's so cool.
Multitasking.
I'm gonna slather this
We're
puppy
all
in there.
doing the mustard, right?
Yep.
Can I do it too?
No.
No, you're not old enough.
All right, now I got the mustard done.
Why
All right.
lower too?
I wish
Now
you
we're
would
gonna
have
use
watched.
Chuck's special dry rub onto the meat here. We're gonna start from a little higher altitude here, which helps evenly spread the rub all over the meat.
It's messy, right?
Yeah, that's the messy part.
Yeah, it's the messy part. Now there's no blood on this one, right?
Flip it.
Flip it. Mustard, right? That sure is mustard. Now we're covering the mustard, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Now, like I said, all the mustard is doing is just helping the rub stick to the meat. We want to get an even coverage area on all parts of this to hopefully get that nice bark texture that we want
Hey, Mommy,
for our pulled pork.
I'm just gonna... You getting all that on you, right? we go get all that cracks, right?
Yeah, we gotta cover it all.
Yep. Because we don't like cracks, right?
Nope.
Nope. Because we covered it this morning, right? Right, Daddy? Because we're just not cooking it, right? We're cooking it inside now, right?
Yeah, we're gonna smoke it tomorrow.
Yep.
Smoke it in the smoker.
Because we're going to just keep this. And we're not just going to eat it today, right? Right, Daddy?
Right.
Look at that. We need to cover that, right? Because that's bad, right? Right, Daddy?
All right, cut. We have the meat now dry rubbed, primed, ready to go. We're gonna let it sit in the fridge overnight, and I'm probably gonna start the smoke around 4 o'clock tomorrow so we could smoke it for about 10 hours. I'm not gonna dump all this dry rub on here just so we have a little bit extra. We can pop the rest of it on there tomorrow before we pop it in. We're gonna let that sit and soak. See y'all tomorrow. Welcome back. It's 5 o'clock Sunday morning. The meat went on a little bit ago. A little chilly out. Hope I can maintain that temperature. We'll see how it goes. Another 10 hours to go. We've been smoking for just over 2 hours now. Time to spray some apple juice on there, added a little bit more chips. We're holding a good temperature. See how it looks. Spray a little bit of apple juice up here. Keep the meat a little moist. Smoking for about 3 hours now. Just gonna continually be spraying this down with some apple juice every once in a while. I'm only gonna add chips one more time. Had a lot of smoke go through it. Hit internal temp already of 133, getting close to that stall point. We're looking for a final temp of 195 to 200. That's where we're at right now. Have that door open for less than a minute. Dropped us down almost 80 degrees on the inside. Big Chuck here from Smoking Meats with Big Chuck. We're in hour 8 of our smoke here. It's been on since about 5 o'clock. And we've currently only got up at an internal temperature of 169. We're experiencing what's called the stall. Hopefully we get through this and we can get up to 195, 197 in the next hour or two. Bye for now. Oh, look at that bark. Yeah, baby. Just sprinkling it with some apple juice. Keep some moisture in there. Well, we are getting some bark on there now. Oh boy. Look at that. We've reached our internal temperature of 195 degrees. So now we're going to wrap it in this towel that's in the foil in this cooler and let it rest for about an hour. Big Chuck. Now it's been 12 hours since I've started cooking this pile of pork. Now hopefully I let it rest for an hour. Got the internal temp up to 195. Hopefully what is supposed to happen is that it's just going to shred beautifully. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, wow. Look at that bark. Wow, look at that. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Bone peeled right out. Let's get that all out there. Oh, boy. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, look at that. It's doing just what it's supposed to do. We're going to need a bigger tray, I think. Look at that bark.
Can't wait to try this.
We'll save it. That poured, look at that. That pulled right apart.
And it's called pulled pork after all.
How many times have you tried a password? Oh, no, I think it was the password.
No, that was. The green one. That's the password.
Oh.
Jay, would you like to try a piece of the bark?
How many times have you called 911?
Not that piece.
If you don't know.
That was good. We'll let you know how it is when we're done. Now to recap 2019 Season 2, Episode 1. Pork shoulder, Boston butt, pork butt, whatever the hell you want to call it. My new method, it came out fantastic. So hopefully soon, once it gets warmer, we'll start doing it regularly. Bye for now.